Hello fellow collectors, this is Dan's Collectibles, and today I will be showing you a submission that I'm going to be sending to CGC. Now, one of my main goals collecting wise right now is to get one of every Metagross in at least a mint condition or better. So I'm going to start off with this Metagross. I opened some Russian Ancient Origins packs a little while back, and so I ended up actually pulling this rare. Metagross, and it's not too bad. Centering's kind of off, but also CGC also grades like non-English and non-Japanese cards, so that'll be a good little novelty addition to the collection. Hopefully gets 9. Here is the Celestial Storm print of Metagross, but this is also the League print. I also want, like, if possible, some unique versions of the cards. And basically, I'm trying to get just every copy of the art. It doesn't matter English or Japanese. So that's Celestial Storm Metagross. And here, this is from basically English Chilling Reign, but I bought the Japanese versions right when they came out. So you got Rainbow Metagross VMAX, quite nice. Pack fresh, no real defects on that. Got the regular Metagross VMAX, same deal. If anything, the centering might be slightly less than perfect, but that's not really much of an issue. If I get a 9.5 maybe on these, then I'll be happy with these, because it doesn't seem like there's too much wrong. Surfaces are pretty stunning. The actual backs of the cards are fine, so not too worried about these. This is a regular Metagross V, not exactly the most expensive or interesting card, but I need it for the collection. And here we're moving on to Metagross GX. Regular full art. I have the Rainbow Rare and I have the Hidden Face Shiny print already in my collection. This one, I'm pretty sure, is going to get a 9.5. This one has near flawless surfaces, near flawless corners, edges, everything. And then here is the Mega Metagross EX. This is a promo both in English and Japanese. I decided to get the Japanese one just because it was a bit more affordable, and Japanese cards tend to grade quite well. I'm just trying to get the nicest looking, the nicest quality cards in my collection, and I don't really mind if it's English or Japanese. And then there's the regular Metagross. There's like a corner nick or two somewhere on some of these, but not a big deal. Still expecting maybe 9.5 on these. And then this is a Metagross EX from EX Power Keepers. This one's actually quite a good card. It has a couple of hollow scratches on the front, and the centering top to bottom is a little bit off. Hopefully that doesn't keep it from a 9. I'm expecting 8.5 to a 9 on this one, because the edges and corners here are pretty much near flawless. The surface on the back is flawless. Surface on the non-hollow and on actually the border is flawless. It's just right around here there are a couple scratches on the hollow right near Metagross. So I am really hoping for that 9 on that one. And here we go. Here's a Japanese Metagross EX from English equivalent is Hidden Legends, EX Hidden Legends, first edition. Now this one I'm not too confident in. I still want to get it graded just because, if anything, I can flip it and use that money to get a 9 or something like that. So the main issue with this one is you can maybe even see from the camera, there's like whitening along this edge. It's very, very faint, but it's still there. And then the top has a little bit right there. And then this edge and the bottom edge are actually fine. So this one, I'd be happy, like I'd be over the moon if it got a 9, because the centering, pretty dead on. Surfaces front and back are pretty much spot free. There's maybe like 1 or 2 scratches on the hollow, like right near Metagross. Edges are flawless. Everywhere else is flawless, and there's no scuffing or anything on the back. It's just the edges and corners. So hopefully they don't take off too much for those. If I get an 8.5, I think I'll be happy. 8.5 I think would be good enough to keep this because this is a very, very beautiful card regardless. All right. So that's all the Metagrosses. I think there's 11 Metagrosses in total there. And then these two are just personal from my childhood because I played the game back in the DP Platinum era. This one is a victory medal that I won myself at a Battle Roads tournament in a town right near me. So this one, unfortunately, has a binder nick right around that corner where my finger is pointing right there. It's hard to see on the camera, but yeah, and also the centering is absolutely abysmal. I don't really care about the grades of these last two cards. I just want them to be holdered. I want them to be safe and just something to display them. All right, that goes up there. And then this last card is an Infernape level X. This is the promo version from the tin. This was also very playable. I actually played this very Infernape in the deck that won me this victory medal, so I thought displaying both of them side by side in their holders would be ideal. This one has some crazy edge wear on here, everywhere. A lot of scuffing. I'd be over the moon for a 7. A 7 I'd be very happy with, but I think it'll get maybe a 6. Because the centering is off. There's a lot of scratching on the hollow. Not actually like an excessive amount, but still. And then there's scuffing on the back, so I think surface might get a 6, 6.5 or something like that. Centering maybe like an 8. Edges and corners also kind of rough. Yeah, you can see there's significant wear there. There's wear there. There's a huge amount of whitening there. So, yeah, I'm expecting probably a 6. Would be really happy with a 7. But yeah, that is going to be my CGC submission. I'm going to send this at, I believe, the standard tier, so I should get it. I'd hope to get it by New Year's 2022, but that's neither here nor there. I just want these cards holdered eventually and get them back in hand. But that is my submission. I am Dan's Collectibles, and I will see you next time.